welcome. Today is October 13th, 2020, and I'm here to do our daily check-in, so let's begin. If you're wearing headphones, please lower the volume. I welcome in my spirit guides and holy angels in the highest and greatest good. I welcome messages of love and light that bring healing and love to all. Please bless this reading. Thank you. Alright guys, so let me go get my lighter. So I can burn this sage. I hope everyone is doing well for today. It's a beautiful day outside where I'm at. It's breezy, it's a little cool, but it's not frigid, so it's actually a really nice day. So it's the start of the Mercury retrograde. I hope everyone is doing well and that you're not really being severely affected, right? So let's see. What is the energy for today? Dear Spirit, please reveal to me what is the current overall energies of our masculines and feminines, and what are their energies towards each other. What is the energy, please, Spirit, of our divine masculines and divine feminines, and what are their energies towards each other. What is the current overall energy, please, Spirit? What are their energies towards each other? Thank you. Okay. So masculines, we have guidance. So I really feel like masculine is working with the divine, also with themselves and maybe another individual. But I really feel like masculine is seeking guidance, from spirit. That is what I'm seeing. And towards you, feminine, oh my god, really? Masculine is playing politics, so I feel like they're wearing a fake mask or a false mask, really not showing their spiritual side, but behind the scenes, this masculine is actually looking for guidance. So let's see. With the feminines, we have isolation. So again, there's a lot of threes here with both masculines and feminines. While masculines is looking for guidance, feminines, you're feeling cold and alone. That's what I'm getting. And towards the masculine, you feel like the outsider. So you're on the outside or possibly the inside looking out, and you feel stuck. You feel like you can't really go any further than where you can, because masculine is putting up a mask when it comes to you, and I feel like they're playing politics for a reason, possibly putting up a facade, towards you, but also with the karmic. That's what I'm feeling. I really feel like masculine doesn't want to express or show towards other people that are really surrounding them that, they want to work on their higher self, but they don't want to show this to anyone. This goes in alignment with yesterday's reading where masculines is being called, okay, to look for their soul tribe or their soul family. So which one is it? Masculines, they're not keeping a straight face is what I'm seeing. So things are not what they seem, feminine, especially if you're in communication with your masculine. Feminine, you're feeling really cold right now, and you feel trapped. That's what I'm feeling. You feel trapped, but you feel like you're on the outside, still trapped. So let's see. Spirit, please reveal to me what is going on beneath the surface between this masculine feminine collective. What is going on unconsciously within themselves and towards each other? What is going on in the subconscious of this divine masculine and divine feminine? What is going on beneath the surface, please, Spirit? Thank you. So masculines, I see that they're choosing their path. All is possible with what? Guidance. This masculine could be alone and they're looking outwards, right? Feminines, you're also doing the same thing. You're looking out, but you feel stuck. You feel alone. You feel isolated. That's what I'm seeing. So let's see. Towards the feminine, we have watching clouds. Lie back, rest, and relax. You know, again, I feel like masculines, they're taking a lackadaisical approach when it comes to their feminine. You know, it's like, twa-la-la, the wind is blowing, and the water feels great, right? They're watching the clouds go by. I feel like masculine is putting up a mask when it comes to their feminine. They're not showing you that. They're actually working on their spirituality. Because I honestly feel like this masculine is actually surrounded by a karmic energy. Or karmics are watching your masculine. That is what I'm seeing. And towards you, feminine, we have fellow travelers. Support is all around you. So feminines, even though that you're feeling isolated, you have friends, you have a support group, or, you know, other people that you could really communicate with on your journey. You still have a ways to go from what I can feel. You're supposed to meet up with other people along the way. That is what I'm feeling. And these people are here to help you. It could be temporary. It could be something long term. Whatever the case is, you're just, with this isolation, you're just feeling that regardless of your situation, you know that help is always near you or around the corner. Masculine knows that they just have to like relax and just go with the flow and not really put up a mask when it comes to you, especially if this masculine is changing from being more logical and becoming more spiritual, like having a happy balance between the two energies. That's what I'm seeing. So masculines, they're choosing their path and they're being divinely guided, but they don't want to show you feminines, at least not right now, because they're learning about it and they're absorbing it. They're watching the clouds go by. It's a part of this masculine's spiritual awakening. That's what I'm seeing. So, feminines, towards your masculine, I see begin now. Take your first step. The first step, you know, towards union is within. And I posted something about that on my Facebook account. You know, not many people have access to it, and not a lot of people care about what I write on my Facebook. You know, because I post a lot of Buddhist mantras and you know, teachings and things like that. But that was the guidance that I picked up on today, was that, you know, we try so hard to please other people or portray that we're X, Y, and Z towards, you know, people on the outside. But what's really important is that you go within. It's not on, you know, how you could prove to someone that you're a certain way or you're, you know, spiritual in nature. You need to prove it to yourself internally, right? So the first step towards your masculine is to do the internal healing, focusing on self. You're not alone. There's people all around you, feminine, Okay, and all is well. So I feel like, spiritually, both masculines and feminines, they're both working on their self. Masculines need to stop deluding themselves, is what I'm feeling. They need to stop playing politics when it comes to the feminine. They just need to relax. Accept this guidance that you're getting, the spiritual guidance that universe is sending to you, masculine. And really, come to like a conclusion using your discernment based on this download of information that you're currently receiving. That's what I'm getting, guys. That's really beautiful. So let's see. What is going on in the physical? So masculines could be laying out in a hammock, watching news on their cell phone, right? That's what I'm seeing. And there are spirits and holy angels that are protecting your masculine at this time. That's what I'm feeling. Masculines, they're a little bit laid back today from what I can feel. It's like another day, but it's a day of reflection again. I really feel like masculines are really thinking, but aside from their daily duties, right? So let's see. There's a surprise that's coming towards this masculine about the past. So the past is coming back. They're receiving guidance, okay? And look at this. This masculine is studying. They could be out on the hammock learning about, like, what are their next steps is what I'm feeling. I feel like this masculine has learned to play politics for such a long time. And it's about the wife, okay? So here comes the karmic, and that's the reason why, partially the reason why this masculine is putting up a facade or a fake mask towards you, feminine, is because in the physical with this masculine, they're still dealing with a spouse, okay? That's what I'm seeing. They're trying to figure out, where's the consolation in having this stability with this karmic? So there's some kind of surprise, awareness about this past situationship dealing with the karmic. Masculines is learning something. Let's see. So they're on the internet. They're doing their research. Like I said, I feel like this masculine is out chilling out on the hammock, right? They put up the hammock in the backyard. They could be relaxing. If they don't have a hammock, it could be a lawn chair, a lazy boy, whatnot. They're in their seat, okay, where they just rest. And so they're resting, they're doing their research, and there is something misfortunate that happened. Perhaps this masculine is realizing something, and it comes to a surprise that, this is all coming very clearly, how masculine is reflecting on the past. Welcome Mercury in retrograde, right? What I say, masculine's thinking. They're in their lazy boy, right? They're thinking about how misfortunate it is that they're stuck in whatever environment that they're currently in. And they know that they're being fake, and there's a falseness to this situation. This could be something that's on the internet, something that they're portraying online. Hence the reason why, masculine is playing politics towards the feminine. They need to, just be natural. Masculine is watching clouds, wasting time. It's not really a waste because, this masculine possibly needs extra time to figure it out, right? They need to watch the clouds. Maybe there's going to be, some visions coming from the cloud forms, right? It's the thoughts, of the information that's coming towards this masculine as they're watching the clouds, roll on by, about how fake that they're portraying themselves to be, like either in a group setting, this could be online, and it's misfortunate. They keep thinking about it, about their fake lover. Again, this is the concept of a spiritual love, okay, and a practical love. Is this a practical relationship that they're having with a karmic or soulmate? or is it a spiritual love? And there could be some aspects of spirituality. Maybe masculines have learned something, from being with a karmic partner, but in turn, masculine realizes that they had a true love connection with their divine feminine, which is a spiritual love connection, which is loving without conditions, right? Not a conditional love situation where somebody gets something for the benefit of X, Y, and Z. That's why masculine, it's very clear, that masculines are getting clear messages as they are watching the clouds, thinking about why are they putting up a false mask, right? And so masculines are sitting here protecting and defending themselves of their falseness, about their love. They're thinking about why they're being so defensive of who they love or show love towards. Do they love themselves? It comes as masculine as a surprise, okay, that they're thinking of the past. This could be about past love relationships, commitments, situations, okay? Masculine is defending the fakeness of how they're being perceived online or, in a group. That's what I keep saying. So masculines, they're all in their head for today. They're worried about what other people think in the physical, in their current environment. And so masculine is looking for that guidance from spirit to see what are their next steps. What is it that this masculine should do? So feminines, what is going on with you in your 3D physical life? Because you're feeling isolated. You know that you have, helpful people around you. You're feeling like an outsider. And you feel like, why is it so hard that feminines have to deal with their shadow work, more so than the masculines, right? That, at least that's the perception of the divine feminine. Because feminines, you have awakened to the connection a lot faster and a lot longer than the masculines. Masculines are finally getting the gist of this awakening, the spiritual awakening, but they're still defensive because masculines are not as spiritual as feminine energies. So let's see what is going on with you, because you get frustrated, feminines, and I can see that for today. It's about the money. So it's about stability for the feminines, and you've been waiting. For some of you feminines, you've been working on your mission, okay, and you've been waiting, okay, for something to fall through. Wow. What are you waiting on, feminines? You're waiting that your faithfulness and patience will pay off. And you're having conversations of this. So that's why, you have a support group that you're with, and you feel alone. You feel alone that all you can do is just work on your finances and career, because when it comes to love or a relationship with your divine counterpart, it's a little dry. Right? Masculine is playing politics. They're playing like, they don't care, or they're putting up a facade, not really showing you that, they're a certain way towards you or towards a karmic situation. That's because this masculine's trying to figure out which direction to go. That's what I'm seeing. They know that they're being fake. So we have here a young woman. So feminines, you could be, starting something new. And another thing I'm feeling is that when it comes to this money situation, it's involving a younger woman. Okay, you could be having conversations about this younger woman, about this financial situation. You've been waiting for something to fall through, due to your faithfulness, right? That's what I'm seeing. You're having conversations. Maybe it's about children, okay? For some of you feminines, you could be dealing with a karmic partner where you do have children with your karmic, and you're dealing with a money situation or legal situationship with your karmic. But, for some, this is dealing with a younger woman. This could be a child, or this could be about you want to date, okay? I really feel like you're feeling fresh, you're feeling good, youthful. and sad. So you're really sad about starting brand new, starting fresh. You feel isolated. Honestly, feminines, I feel like you're really, your heart chakra is blocked up. It needs to melt. You're protecting it. You don't want to crack the heart open. And even though that, you're on the outside, you're actually locked in. You want to get in. You want to get in towards your masculine, but you can't. There's a barrier. So the door isn't ready to be open towards the feminine as of yet, because I really feel like there's a karmic energy that's still blocking the situationship between you and the masculine. And feminines, you're feeling sad. It could be this younger woman. And it has something to do with money also. But feminines, in the meantime, I really feel like you've been working on your financial career, your situation. Okay? That's what I'm seeing. And you're sad because there is a younger karmic that is the enemy. That's what I'm saying. Feminines, you feel like, universe is going against the feminine for having union with their divine masculine. Masculine is putting up a false mask, okay, playing politics with their emotions when it comes to the feminine and towards a karmic situation. I feel like it's because the karmic is watching you, feminine, but also they're watching the masculine. Yeah, there's a fake younger woman, and that makes you sad because you feel like this karmic is playing the oh boo-hoo, woe is me story. You feel like the karmic has the upper hand, and because masculines isn't really revealing their true selves towards you, feminine, you feel like masculine is choosing to be with a karmic. Masculine knows that they're being fake right now, and feminines, you know that the karmic is fake, so you don't understand why are they being stuck in this situation. You're trying to figure it out, and you feel like really cold and iced up in your heart. You don't want to, you're not feeling very warm today. You feel blocked out and isolated, very cold. And I really feel like it's about spirituality. You're really sad that the enemy is using something towards the masculine about spirituality. Masculine is trying to choose their path, and they're trying to receive guidance. But like I said, in the very beginning of the reading, some masculines might think that their karmic partners is a spiritual connection, but it's not that. A spiritual connection, you might learn a lesson from the karmic, but it's not just that. A spiritual connection is a connection that is unconditional, built off of unconditional love, loving without conditions, and this love lasts for a lifetime, okay, and many lifetimes. You can't break this, which is the type of connection that the twin flame has with their divine masculine. That is not the case with the karmic or the soul partner. Soul partner relationships, they come in and out, very temporary, to kind of teach you a lesson. It's to kind of show the masculines, a lesson that they need to learn, right? And I really feel like there's some fakeness of a karmic partner returning back. And feminine, you're seeing this. You feel isolated. You feel melancholy and sad that this karmic is coming back around, showing their true fake colors and playing the spirit card, right? And you feel bad. You're like, I can't handle this crap. You feel blocked up because this karmic wants to say, but masculine, please don't go. It's not like that. Okay. Well, when the feminine said something like that, masculine, they went off and threw the feminines away like a piece of trash, right? You feel bad, feminines, because the karmic can fake it like the masculine can, because masculines are playing politics and they're used to these sort of karmic relationships. So like attracts like, right? Until masculines can get out of this energy, that is when they can get over this karmic energy. Okay, that is the masculines. This is the start, day one, right? Masculine is given like a scenario. Can the masculine choose the best scenario, getting out of this retrograde, right? That's what I'm feeling. So spirit or the divine is giving guidance to this masculine. It's up to the masculines to follow their intuition and choosing their path, because all is possible. Okay, all is possible. Masculine is looking about which direction to go. That is what I'm saying. That's why it's coming to this masculine as a surprise. They're seeing it clearly. Are they going to follow this clear seeing, okay, this intuition or whatever guidance, spiritual guidance that this masculine is downloading at this time? That's what I'm seeing, guys, okay? Wow. So let's see. Spirit, please reveal to me, what is the guidance? What else? What else wants to be shown about this masculine and feminine collective? And if there's karmic energy, please show us. Spirit, please help me out. Let me see. Give me some clues as to what is going on with this collective. What is currently going on with the collective energy? Please speak. Between the divine masculines, divine feminines, and if karmic energies wants to come through, please share that information with me. Please give me some information based on masculines and feminines and karmic energy. Thank you. I'm going to use the vice versa deck for clarifying deck for the energies that want to come through for this masculine feminine collective. What is the clarification on the energies that want to come through for this collective? What is the clarification energies, please, Spirit? Thank you. So I see here the Five of Wands in reverse and the Six of Pentacles. So masculines, they want to get out of conflict when it comes to this group of people. This masculine's looking sad. They're looking at, in their 3D environment, they try to do what's right and what's fair. They try to do the honorable thing, but they're not getting anything back in return. So I really feel like it's been one-sided. That's what I'm seeing. So they're releasing this energy. Also, I see here the Knight of Wands, and it's clarified with the Six of Wands. So, with the masculines, I feel like they're holding back their energy, because they want to hold back because they don't want to show up with their ego and pride. That's what I'm feeling, Also, we have Death in reverse, and it's clarified with the Fool in reverse. So I feel like when it comes to this ending or this transformation, masculine is taking a step back. They're wishing on a star, wishing for change before they move forward. They're not quite ready yet. They're thinking. They're thinking about making their next moves and strategizing how they can get away from the karmic. Again, do you see how very similar in energy this is with how this masculine is being portrayed towards the feminine? Putting up a false mask, walking away from a situation. They're making plans, okay? They're watching clouds. They need to sit back and reflect what their next steps should be, okay? Not overthink. Just go with the flow. And I see that masculines have made a choice or decision to work on what it is that they want. So masculines are thinking, right, that if there's a karmic energy, this is the Queen of Swords in reverse, it's time to tell them the truth or either cut them off. That's what I'm seeing. So we have a masculine, a divine masculine here, who hasn't really spoken his truth yet, but he's about ready to. And it's with this karmic feminine, okay, who is, either manipulating the masculine to get some information. Mom is the word, right? He or she isn't saying much, but there is, a polarity here, where they're not seeing the same thing, okay? They're not on the same sheet of music. And it's about, having a completion of a cycle so they can have a reunion with you. This masculine wants to put an end to the karmic situation. You have the key to this masculine's heart. This masculine wants to get together with you. I feel like this is going to happen within a month. Okay, it could be as early as 1 month, but it could take up to 3 months, guys. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So let's see. So I see here that masculines, they don't want to compete, okay? That's why they're not moving forward. I see here the Chariot in reverse and also the Five of Wands. There's something that may have stirred up the masculines with the karmic, and so they don't want to argue, okay? And this could also be with you, for those of you who have been in recent communication with your divine masculine. Masculines are holding back their energy. They're not feeling very stable right now, and I feel like it's because they have too much to explain, is what I'm getting. And so things are a little bit chaotic. That's why they're putting up a mask, okay? So for some of you feminines, you possibly heard a little bit about your masculine and then there was nothing, right? What did I say in yesterday's reading? I feel like for some of you feminines, you might get a little get together, you might hear from your masculine, and then it's crickets, right? And it's like, what the heck? And then later on, masculines will come back around. And I feel like it's because right now they're currently dealing with the karmic energy. Also, masculines, they're not very happy because they're going through a tower moment. Okay, this came as shocking. Okay, this came out of nowhere. Masculines isn't happy. I feel like a karmic came back. It surprised them. They're like, where you been, right? When I'm trying to move forward or move on with my life, now you want to come back and work on things? Come on now. So masculines, they're trying to, find guidance from spirit to see what their next steps are. Is the karmic, pulling the masculine's leg? It comes to them as a surprise. But this masculine knows that there was a misfortunate situationship, dealing with this karmic, and masculines are thinking that, why are they being fake? This love relationship that they're in with the karmic is fake, and why are they protecting it, right? It's surprising to this masculine. For what reason? Is there a consolation that this masculine is supposed to receive if they stay stuck in this karmic situation? That is the feeling that I'm getting here. Masculines is questioning their authenticity. That's what I'm seeing, okay? Because nothing comes easy if you're not being truly authentic, okay? If you think that, you're trying to stay stuck for X, Y, and Z, and it's not the honorable thing, okay? And you're doing it for false reasons, and, deep down inside, internally, you'll know, okay, if this is, something genuine or if it's, to hide something, right? You'll know. Okay, so masculines, they're reflecting on this. They really can't see how they can get a divorce or, get out of a relationship with a karmic. So I definitely feel like these are for those of you whose masculines is in a karmic relationship and they're having difficulty in getting out of it in this now moment. That's why masculine is playing this politic, towards karmic and the feminine and trying to get guidance. How can this masculine see that they can have a beautiful beginning, okay, with their feminine. Right now, they can't see how they can get together with you. I feel like there was a monkey wrench that came into the masculine's master plan, right? Here comes the karmic. Now they have to defend themselves. What else? So masculines, they feel like they have to manipulate the situation so that they can hold on to the feminine and offer the feminine their love. That's what I'm seeing. They're like, wait, feminine, let me put up my fake mask, okay? I'm going to show you that I mean that X, Y, and Z. Perhaps, they only gave you breadcrumbing, right? Only just a little bit to entice you, to keep you hanging on like the carrot dangling in front of you, right? With the bunny. You feel isolated. You don't know if you can take this energy anymore. You've been through it before, right? That's what I'm seeing. What else? So you want to put an end to this. You've already invested a lot of time. You want a completion of this cycle. I feel like, this could be for both feminines and masculines. For feminines, you want to close out the cycle of waiting. You've already invested so much into the connection. With the masculines, they want to put a completion of a cycle of something that isn't working, namely with the karmic situation. But they feel like they can't really move forward because they're not feeling stable, because some of them, they're actually in an argument, or, there's a situationship and it came out of nowhere. This masculine isn't happy. It's like, wow, I have to deal with this? Yes, masculine. It deals with the family, and masculines, they're actually getting over this past hurt, dealing with the karmic. This masculine knows that there's love between you and this masculine. This masculine feels cold. Okay, for some of these masculines, they've built an empire with the karmic. This could be a home situation, but the home feels cold. It doesn't feel warm and inviting. But honestly, masculine is reflecting the feminine's energy, because feminines, you feel what? Isolated. This is how you're feeling. You're feeling isolated. So does the masculine. Masculine had to turn their back away from the feminines temporarily so that they can work on their karmic situation, put an end to the cycle, especially during this Mercury retrograde, so they don't have to go through this and in the future retrogrades, to come. That is in the heart of this reading. What else? So masculines, they're holding back onto a commitment. They're holding back. They can't let go. There is a situationship here where the masculine can't let go of the karmic for whatever reason. Who knows? It's possibly because this masculine can't see how they can end it. Right? That's why they need guidance from spirit. They need to, follow that internal guidance. And masculines, they don't want to lose you, feminine, but they feel like they're losing you, and you feel isolated. You feel like you're on the outside. You can't even, get to your masculine, because masculine is putting a block towards you. It doesn't feel fair, but masculines, they want, I feel like they want to hold, stay back. For some of you feminines, masculines has released their karmic partner, and they haven't left the connection with you. They do want to have a commitment. That's what I'm feeling. But it almost feels kind of selfish, to be honest. Masculine, they want you back, but they're putting up a mask. Look at that. Putting up a mask about, what it is that they want to commit to, whatever that they're learning in regards to relationships and spiritual connections. Masculines, they're reflecting on the past, and I feel like masculines, they want to work on building the situationship with you. They want something solid, feminines, okay? This masculine is coming back. That's what I'm saying, and I really feel like they want to put an ending towards this past situation of waiting, and they want to come forward. Okay, so masculines and their heart of hearts, they're getting over this grieving over this commitment that they had, that they weren't able to let go of. What else? So masculine is holding back. They want something long-term with you, feminine. Honestly, I feel like this masculine wants a long-term commitment with you. This is especially for those if you're an earth sign. They really see that you're someone who's very grounded. You have your stuff together. You could have your own business. Hence the reason why I saw money on the feminine side in the Gypsy Oracles, right? Earlier on in the reading. This masculine is holding back though because they need to figure something out spiritually before they can really connect with you in the 3D. Masculines know that they have to work on it, and I feel like masculine will come back for you, feminine, but there's a delay, okay? And finally, crowning this reading, masculines, they're going to take charge, okay, and get out of feeling anxious. So again, guys, like I said in yesterday's reading, and I'm seeing it again until today, using different decks, right? This week, masculines can be working on this energy. Okay, so there could be repeat themes, repeat energies that might be showing up today, you know, throughout the week is what I'm seeing. But I see that masculines is taking action to get out of their head, really connecting with spirit. They could be putting up a fake mask. Feminines, you're feeling cold. You're like, I can't handle this. Well, you have your spiritual team, okay, your spiritual family that you could really, you know, relate to, okay? The time is now to do the inner work. It's not about, you know, connecting with your masculine in this now moment, because masculine is really working on themselves. Let the masculines do their inner work and you do yours, feminine. That is what I'm seeing. But I see masculines are taking the action to get out of their head, which is really good. So let's see what else. Let me go ahead and see. What additional messages does the masculine say towards the feminine? What are the messages, please, Spirit, that masculine would like to say towards the feminine? What are the messages, please, Spirit? I'm just scared that I might get hurt. I'm sorry that I wasn't open to you. Please forgive me. So masculines, they're just scared because they know they've hurt you, and they're afraid that if they open up and, you know, and apologize and want back in, that you're gonna hurt them. You know, that's what they're feeling, you know. And also, I was being selfish. I am sorry. This masculine realizes that they were selfish, you know, and they do apologize for those feminines. Also, we have, please forgive me. Masculine is asking for forgiveness for what they have done. I realize how I treated you, and for that, I'm sorry. So again, a lot of crappy, kind of actions that masculine has, you know, really portrayed towards the feminine. They want to take it back, and they blocked their heart because they needed to heal. They were in fear. Please understand. They want you to understand that they were just scared. Scared of dealing with their feelings. Scared of handling the situation. You know, if they were all in their pride and ego, it was a defense mechanism for them. They didn't know how else to handle the situation by other than being rude and you know, and cutting you off, feminines. That's what I'm seeing. And also playing politics, being two-faced. And finally, I didn't mean to hurt you. So masculines know that they didn't do you right. They're asking for forgiveness. Feminines, I see that you're feeling isolated, cold, and lonely. But the good thing is that you have your spiritual family or your spiritual friends, okay, that could really help you in this time. So just reflect. Try not to look outside. Try not to look at what the masculine is doing, and really focus more on yourself. That is what I'm saying, because masculines need to work on themselves too. Once you do the inner work, okay, try not to be in this energy for a long time, because when you like gravitate towards lower emotions or lower vibrational frequencies, you're going to attract the same. So once you start feeling yourself like you're dipping down into those lower frequencies, you know, get back up, raise your vibration, you know, do something fun, shake it off and do some meditation or do whatever it is to change your frequency. That's what I'm saying, because if this masculine is still dealing with the karmic, that means that they haven't learned. If this masculine overcomes this karmic energy quickly, that means they have learned from their lesson and they pass the test and they can move forward towards you, feminine. That's what I'm seeing. So, you know, regardless of the situation, you know, don't really look into it too much. You know, what's meant to be will be, okay? And so, like, I don't know, go with the flow. That's what I'm saying. So let me pull one more from the Hidden Truth Oracle. Spirit, please reveal to me what are the messages that want to come through from the masculine towards the feminine. What are the messages, please, Spirit, that wants to come through from the masculine towards the feminine? What are the messages, please, Spirit? One more message. Final message, please, Spirit. What is the final message that masculine want to say towards their feminine? Okay, thank you. So many things remind me of you. So masculines, they want to let you know that you remind this masculine of so many things. And I couldn't let you get close to me. I feel like, you know, it's just too much for this masculine. Your energy does something that nobody else does, not even the karmic. Finding out the truth crushed me. You know, masculines figured out some sort of truth. It could be about you, it could be about their karmic situation, but it really hurt this masculine. I hide behind material things. Again, why is this masculine still stuck in a karmic relationship or situationship? It comes to a surprise or a shock that this masculine is actually this way. You know, whether or not they want to, you know, own up to it, you know, it's up to the masculine. But that's what I'm saying for today's a divine counterpart, okay? Also, I want to feel that way again. Masculines, do they want to go back to the time where they had felt a certain way with their divine feminines? And, you know, I really feel like if this masculines can put this karmic energy that resurfaced from the past and put closure to it and say thanks but no thanks, you know, I feel like masculine can overcome this karmic lesson and so that they could move forward and graduate and go to the next level, right? And finally, I don't react when people mention you. Again, what? Playing politics. That's why I found you can't believe that masculine has the gall to play like this poker face. That's what I'm seeing, guys. Masculine's watching clouds. La-di-da-da. Feminine who? I don't know who feminine is. I keep getting this card. This was the card I was trying to find yesterday and it's coming back up. Guys, you saw me. I shuffled it in a different way. And even, you know, after, you know, shuffling it so many times, this card always wants to show up. Which means that masculine, you know, they try to pretend like they don't know you. Wow. They're playing politics, okay? That's what I'm seeing. So let me go ahead and end today's reading with the guidance message. Let's go ahead and use the Oracle of the Seven. Spirit and Holy Angels, what is the guidance message for the collective for today? So if this is resonating with you, what is your guidance? Please let the perfect guidance message come through for this divine masculine and divine feminine collective. What is the guidance message, please, Spirit? Thank you. Great and full. Wow, it's a cup. And it's a number 4. So this brings stability, it brings joy, your emotions are fulfilled, you know, and things are great. So let's see, what's the issue? The issue is that masculine, you know, they got a poker face. That's what I'm saying. So let's see. The mindful practice of gratitude, knowing that you are enough, committing to your intentions, a sense of sufficiency, letting go of attachment to form. Wow. So this is the feminines, right? Your energy towards the masculine, okay, is this outsider. You're the outsider. You know, you're on the outside looking in, but you feel stuck. Even though that you're on the outside, you know, you still can't get through to your masculine. But, you know, the first step is to, you know, go within. Okay, and what this card is saying is that you have to practice gratitude, be thankful that you are enough. That means that feminines, you have to work on yourself, okay? And this could be the masculines too, because masculines need a little bit of guidance, you know, from what I can see for today. Because why? They're playing politics over here. Just saying. You have to feel sufficient and letting go of attachment to form. Before you can begin to understand the process of manifesting your desires, you need to practice deep gratitude and the willingness to share it with others. This is true nature of prosperity. It's not about the things you accumulate at all. It's about how you feel. Masculines, they admit that they hide behind material things. It's not about the material things, masculine. Okay, it's about how you can share your gratitude towards one another. Are you grateful towards the karmic? What has the karmic given to you? Do you feel like you're in a place of saying thank you, karmic, you know, for teaching me a lesson? Or thank you, karmic, for appreciating, you know, the services that I've done for you. Does the karmic really appreciate that, you know, that you do that much? Or are they just taking so much from you, masculine? That's what I'm feeling, right? But for feminines, you feel like you're not even receiving enough. You're feeling outcasted. How comes the karmic, you know, gets all of this energy, focus, and attention from the masculine when you get breadcrumbs, right? So instead of focusing on, you know, who gets who or what, you know, who gets what, right? Focus on yourself, feminine. That's what I'm seeing. You're invited to surrender to an important truth. There is always enough for you. There is enough time to do things you need and desire to do. Enough opportunities to express your talents and connect to your purpose. And enough magic circulating through the invisible world into the visible. Begin your day immersed in gratitude for everything you have and everything you can't see. The unmanifest, which begins with every breath you take. Know that you are enough and all your needs are being fulfilled, even if you doubt this in some of your moments. So the power of manifestation is to really believe that things will happen, okay, even if you don't see it, okay, and you're feeling discouraged and you're like, well, I've been, you know, thinking this for years, okay, keep thinking it, because once you succumb to the negative vibration of it not coming into fruition, get this, it's not going to happen. So you have to keep believing. This is all about faith. It's all about faith, having trust, even though, you know, you can't see. That's why, you know, in the Bible, right? When God made, you know, heaven and earth, God made Adam and Eve. Eve, you know, got a little bit curious. They could have had, you know, fun times in the Garden of Eden, but no. Eve, you know, she wanted to eat the apple and taste and see, right? Taste and see, right? But, you know, and what happens from generations and generations, okay? So this goes way, way back, right? That's why we're all, you know, suffering from karma of our ancestors. So, you know, after all of these gods or, you know, demigods or whatnot, you know, God sends Jesus, and, you know, because people had problems of believing. So God manifested Jesus so that Jesus could spread the word of the Lord, right? You know, so that's what manifested, you know, because people could not see. So you have to have faith. You have to have faith that all will happen in what divine timing, not in your own time. Just because it didn't happen tomorrow, you know, doesn't mean that it will never happen. It's just it's not in your time. Universe is not, you know, bringing that manifestation towards you because, you know, you're not in the highest vibration of really receiving it. And if you have like a negative thought, it will never manifest, then guess what? It will never manifest. Your mindset, okay, and your energy to be susceptible to the energy of abundance, okay, or manifestation. Moving on. Let's see here. When you hold this feeling of gratitude, it acts as a magical open sesame to the floodgates of abundance. Couple that with a playful sense of detachment, and then you'll find miracles have an uncanny way of showing up in your life. You know, the best things that manifest is not having expectations. That's why I always say release and let go of expectations. Okay, be grateful, show gratitude, give thanks. Okay, and good things will happen to you as long as you practice good karma. If you do any kind of negative karma, negative things, guess what? Bad things will happen to you. So what makes you think that, you know, doing these bad things is going to, you know, manifest the good things, right? That's where karma bites people in the butt, you know, if they think that, you know, they're doing, you know, the good thing, but, you know, they're being very deceptive. It's going to come back around, okay? So your intentions burst forth into reality with little effort on your part. There is hope brimming with potentiality. It's okay that you don't always trust this. You are not alone in holding the candle high for transformation. Right now, contemplate how being in the energy of enough makes you feel. So this is all about working on yourself, believing in yourself. You are enough. Okay, nothing outside you can make you, you know, who you are. Okay, so you have to really believe in that and internalize everything. Eventually, you will have no attachment to what you do or do not manifest in the material world. Why? Because you are content. Whether it happens or not and you're good, that means that you're in the vibration of receiving. You know, whether it happens, good. If it doesn't, good. Okay, that is releasing attachment to outcome, which is, you know, a Buddhist principle of, you know, letting go. It's very easy, but very hard to accept. Okay, why? Because a lot of people have attachment and they cling onto things, which is dealing with emotions. Okay, and once you don't have something that manifests, then your emotions change. So you have to be mindful of this practice. Okay. You have to feel grateful on your own before you can feel this with your divine counterpart. So moving on, right now, contemplate how being in the energy of enough makes you feel. Eventually, you will have no attachment to what you do or do not manifest in the material world and what you do or do not have. Then, like magic, you have more than enough. What a fascinating universe we live in. Wow. So, you know, be mindful and practice this, you know. You have to release and let go. You have to be okay if masculine comes or don't come. You have to be okay, you know, if, you know, you're living in the house of your dreams or not, you know, whatever the case is, whatever it is, you have to release and let go and be okay with it and say, you know what, give it up to universe. Whatever universe decides, you know, you'll be in the flow. And you have to have blind faith towards this manifestation. That's what I'm saying, guys, okay? So I really hope that this reading was helpful. Let me know what you think, and thank you again for all your comments, your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I provide daily guidance messages here for the collective. And if you'd like to book a personal reading, you can visit me on my website. It's www.scorpiomoonintuition.com, and you can also follow me on IG at Scorpio Moon Intuition. And guys, don't forget, okay, get your bath salts. You know, the new moon happens this weekend on Saturday in the United States with, I think it's the 17th. So I'll be making the new moon detox bath salts, the one that Charlotte Tripp, you know, had shared her recipe with. Okay, so I'm gonna let that sit out under the new moon, and so if you guys want to pre-order on that, you can definitely put your pre-orders in. That'll allow me to know how many I need to make during that night. Okay, so I make sure I have enough for everyone, because I like to make everything fresh, you know, for everyone to enjoy. And also, guys, you know, if you haven't already, take a look at my bath bombs. Okay, this one has lavender and roses, and also this is the love bomb, which comes with a packet of flowers. Okay, so that you could put in your bath. And also I do have these tubes. Okay, if you don't want to commit to the jar, you can have it in a tube, and this is really good for a manicure or a pedicure soak, or, you know, Or if you just want just a little bit of salt and you don't care for, you know, salty experience. You know, do some of that, you know. And that's the reason why I create these bath products. If you're new to my channel, is so that you can cleanse your energy or your aura from negative attachments, negative spirits. It's also a good way to detox and cleanse, and everything that I put into each product has additional benefits also. So I hope you really enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.